Hey there guys, it's RoseyLikeMe here, and today we found a fix for our problem, or what we actually wanted our code to do. So previously our code would only accept both letters or spaces as an input, right? But we don't want just a space as an input. So what we wanted was to have letters, like for example a name, so I say Rose, and if the player wanted to include a last name, they can do that by hitting space and then a last name. So let's go ahead and dive right into that solution. So the simple solution to what I thought was a big problem and something that I could never figure out to solve was let isalpha pass through first, right? So if any is alpha for X in name, let's go ahead and pass this thing first. So digits won't pass through, nor spaces can pass through, right? First we pass through that statement, and then we're going to give another statement for it to pass by, and I believe I just do this and say if any and all of this okay, and the all of this is going to include x dot is alpha or x dot is space for x dot for x in name. Excuse me. And then it can break it off. So what we're saying is go ahead and check if it's all letters first, and then if it is all letters, then you could go ahead and accept letters and or spaces in the name, right? And then after that, everything should be good and we could break this off. If it's anything but that, then go ahead and try this thing again. So if we stop and rerun, once again, spaces won't cut it. That's not a valid answer. If I hit space, it's not going to say hello space. We don't want that. But if we do Rose space and zoom in Gamma, then it should pass through and say Rose, hello Rose zoom in Gamma. Isn't that neat? Isn't that cool? We finally figured out the problem, or a solution to our problem. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. Is solving the spacing issue. But another thing that's still somewhat of a excuse me. Another thing that's still somewhat of a problem is when we do this, right? It still accepts all of these spacings in between our string. So we're gonna go ahead and cover the fix for that in our next Let's Learn How to Python Together. I said let's learn how to run Py. It's a habit. Go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, and support me.